Oh, okay. Here we go. Thanks for joining me today, everybody, on this tea adventure. Today on TDB, we are doing another Sencha. TDB on the Dennysodes. Do another Sencha. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more. Appreciate the comments and feedback. See if people enjoyed this view a bit more. And yeah, looking forward to drinking this. I had a little bit of a cheaper Sencha from Tezumi yesterday. I think this is one of their nicer ones. It's also in a similar region, and I'll get the map loaded up here in a second. But I want to make sure that I get the pour on this right. And yeah, I'm excited to give this a shot. I'll be honest, I'm still kind of recovering from a bit of a cold. I feel like my voice has been off a little bit. So you'll notice I started pouring at the minute mark. So we'll see how long the pour takes on this little Kyushu. So the reason this pour is slow also is because of how shallow this Kyushu is. If I were to pour it really fast at like a 90-degree angle, the lid first would pop off, but also all of the water would pour out of the lid as well, which I could do technically. I could put it, completely over top of the lid. It's like a 30-second pour. Wow, beautiful. Look at that color. So folks, let me know. See, there we go. Is that in focus enough? Let me know in the comments if you prefer more of a wide-angled shot or not. Cheers. Oh, yummy. Woo, so good. Wow. I'm using 5 grams of leaf now for maybe 90 milliliters of water, which is more than they recommend. This tea absolutely needs it. It is so much more viscous and thick and intense and incredible. Wow. I'm pumping up the water from 180 to 182. Okay, small thing, but I think even the 185 is a little bit too high of a temperature for the second steeping. I know it's silly to nitpick on such a small detail, but is what it is. This is so nice. Very rich, umami. Yeah, the grassiness is so sweet and pleasant. It's like, it's not very fermented flavor grass kind of thing. It's more, I don't know. It's not very bitter at all to me. Maybe a hint of astringency, but nothing crazy. Yeah, there's some astringency on this tea. Certainly feeling it physically, but the bitterness is light. More and more realizing that, asterisks, green teas brewed in a certain way are going to be bitter. And so that is true of this tea as well. Man, I'm getting an email, y'all. Beautiful leaves. Oh, I had a great call with a friend today, a long call. Call your friends, everybody. It's hard to do. Things, you liked your friend enough, it would be easy. No. Things that are easy, junk food is easy. Doom scrolling, Netflix, dopamine, distractions, that's easy. We all know that. What's hard is to make time, dedicate, focused, really being in the moment, present, thinking, listening, not distracted, on a phone call with a distant friend for a couple hours. That's actually, it's not that it's hard, but it's kind of hard to get into it. And then once you're into it, it's perfect. Cheers. Yeah, definitely astringent. Color on this is beautiful. I feel like the color is actually showing up really color accurately on the shot now. I'm loving this little Kyushu. It's also just the smaller size. It's going to save me a bit of moolah. I've been doing very small hojicha sessions in the evenings with it, and I'm still trying to figure out hojicha. My default is not into it, so that's like kind of another 30-second pour there. This is about as yellow as it looks in camera, in person rather, and you can see maybe that the color, the vibrancy of the green has faded a little bit, but the leaves have opened up quite a bit. Let's try to get a bit of a depth perspective here if we can. So the Kyushu is obviously full at the spout. I think for these teas, it's so important to measure, or rather weigh the leaves. So I have been doing so. Cheers. Huh. More bitter. There's a now it's quite astringent. There's the umami like just disappeared. the difference between having like a really delicious thick ramen and then just having like a tab of bouillon in water, just in terms of the intensity of the flavor. Ooh. My mouth is now very mouth puckered. Here is the region again where this is grown. Zoom out a little bit here. Wow. Oh, my bad. Oh, this is very intense now. I'm not sure I'm loving this. Okay, it's my own personal account, so you can see my little stars for little places that I loved, many of which were in Kyoto. I don't know how much I like the second steeping. The first one was incredible. I'm not really nailing any flavor notes on this, but just these Japanese teas, if they're hitting right for me, it's like yeah, I don't know. It kind of like makes my mind blank. Something kind of fruity in this. It makes my mind blank. It's like thoughts fade away because the intensity of the flavor experience becomes so dialed up. It's such a sudden boom. Wow, I am not drinking tea right now. I am drinking tea, and it is intense. It is so enveloping. It's like being, I don't know, maybe it's like a huge weighted blanket or something. It just demands your body's attention. Incredible. Wow. All of the tests and stuff. Obviously, none of these green teas are an ultralight test. Wartime, I'd say yes. This is definitely a wake you up, get ready, get going kind of a tea. Wow. Very bitter now. not very bitter. It's very astringent. The bitterness is like 3 out of 10, but the astringency is quite high. The fruitiness that I noted is almost kind of melony. Melon-y. Really nice. Wow. I feel like the two steepings were very different from each other. I'm going to leave that here and respect this tea and not continue to brew it. Check this one out. Sencha over at Tezumi. This is a good one. More floral on the nose than I'm tasting in the cup. First steeping was very brothy and beautifully sweet and grassy, crisp. Oh, yeah, so good. Excuse me, losing my voice. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. I'm loving doing this. I'm really enjoying the even more increased focus on tea from doing this practice. So I'd encourage folks out there, maybe do something like this. You could do an audio note to yourself or take some notes on a pen and paper, but just thinking through a bit more about these teas, it's really just lovely. So with that, bye.